Hi everyone, I'm Roy. Today we'll learn how to transpose formulas. Many students find this difficult, but it's actually quite simple. I'll show you two easy methods, the crossing swap method and Ohm's law method. Follow these clear steps and you'll have no trouble. Now let us go through a method one, crossing swap method. This method is that we just make sure the variable we need is at the top, either on the left or right side of the equation, and then cross-swap the other variables as necessary to other side of equation. Step 1, write your formula in 4 boxes. Step 2, choose the variable you want to solve for. If the variable is at the bottom, cross-swap it to the top on the other side of the equation. Step 3, cross-swap all other variables as necessary to other side of equation in order to isolate your desired variable at the top. By following these steps, you can easily transpose any formula. The key is to follow the steps carefully and not skip any. Now let's start with the crossing swap method. Given transformer formula, N1 over N2 equals V1 over V2. Okay, we are solving for N1 this time. Step 1, write the formula in 4 boxes. Step 2, choose the variable you want to solve for, which is N1. Since N1 is already at the top on the left, we don't need to move it. Step 3, cross-swap all other variables to isolate N1, move N2 from the bottom left to the top right, crossing over the equal sign. The formula becomes N1 equals N2 times Vi1 divided by V2. By following these steps, we have successfully transposed the formula to solve for N1. Now we are solving for N2 this time. Step 1, write the formula in 4 boxes. Step 2, choose the variable you want to solve for, which is N2. Since N2 is at the bottom on the left, we need to move it to the top on the right. Step 3, cross-swap all other variables to isolate N2. Move V1 from the top right to the bottom left, crossing over the equal sign. Move V2 from the bottom right to the top left, crossing over the equal sign. The formula becomes N2 equals N1 times V2 divided by V1. By following these steps, we have successfully transposed the formula to solve for N2. Okay, we are solving for V1 this time. Step 1, write the formula in 4 boxes. Step 2, choose the variable you want to solve for, which is V1. Since V1 is already at the top on the right, we don't need to move it. Step 3, cross-swap all other variables to isolate V1. Move V2 from the bottom right to the top left, crossing over the equal sign. The formula becomes V1 equals N1 times V2 divided by N2. By following these steps, we have successfully transposed the formula to solve for V1. Now we are solving for V2 this time. Step 1, write the formula in 4 boxes. Step 2, choose the variable you want to solve for, which is V2. Since V2 is at the bottom on the right, we need to move it to the top on the left. Step 3, cross-swap all of the variables to isolate V2. Move N1 from the top left to the bottom right, crossing over the equal sign. Move N2 from the bottom left to the top right, crossing over the equal sign. The formula becomes V2 equals V1 times N2 divided by N1. By following these steps, we have successfully transposed the formula to solve for V2. Remember cross-swap. Now we will quickly recap the steps and put the formula into 4 boxes. I will show a few examples. Transformer formula, motor speed formula, motor output formula, active power formula, Ohm's law formula, insulation resistance formula. If you can put the formulas into the 4 boxes correctly, then just follow the cross-swap steps. You can easily transpose almost all formulas on the formula sheet. Remember, practice until you are familiar. Next, I will introduce you to another method for transposing formulas using the Ohm's law triangle to do transposition. Okay, let's give you a quick guide about how to use the Ohm's law triangle. Using the Ohm's law triangle, to find the variable, place your finger over the variable you need to find. The remaining part of the triangle will show you the operation needed. If you cover I, the triangle shows V over R. Then the formula is I equals V over R. If you cover V, the triangle shows I times R. Then the formula is V equals I times R. If you cover R, the triangle shows V over I. Then the formula is R equals V over I. Now let's move on to using Ohm's law to transpose formulas. First we go through 5 steps. The first 3 steps are basic steps to do calculations, so we won't repeat them in detail. Step 1, find the correct formula and write it down. Step 2, insert the known values into the formula. Step 3, use a calculator to simplify the formula by calculating the numbers. The simplified formula should resemble the Ohm's law triangle format, where one number is on one side and another number plus a variable are on the other side of the equal sign, like V equals I times R, or R equals V over I. Now I will give you 2 examples to show you how Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3 work. Example 1. It is about motor speed calculation. Step 1. We find and write the formula N equals 60 F over P. Step 2. Insert the given variables numbers. 1500 equals 60 times 50 over P. Step 3. Use a calculator to calculate the numbers. Now we get the simplified formula 1500 equals 3000 over P. You can see the simplified formulas resemble the Ohm's law triangle format, R equals V over I. Let's work on the second question. Example 2. It is also about motor speed calculation. Step 1. We find and write the formula N equals 60 F over P. Step 2. Insert the given variables numbers. 1500 equals 60 times F over 4. Step 3. Use a calculator to calculate the numbers. Now we get the simplified formula 1500 equals 12.5 times F. You can see the simplified formulas resemble the Ohm's law triangle format, V equals I times R. Now let's move on to Step 4 and Step 5. Step 4. Place the numbers and the variable into positions within the Ohm's law triangle, I, R, V, based on the simplified formula layout. Example 1 for the equation 1500 equals 3000 over P. This is similar to R equals V over I. In Ohm's law, place 1500 in the position of I. Place 3000 in the position of V. Place P in the position of R. Example 2 for the equation 1500 equals 12.5 times F. This is similar to V equals I times R. In Ohm's law, place 1500 in the position of V. Place 12.5 in the position of I. Place F in the position of R. Step 5. Use the Ohm's law triangle to perform the transposition. For example 1, using the triangle you get P equals 3000 divided by 1500. Then use a calculator. The answer of P is 2 pairs of poles or 4 poles. For the example 2, using the triangle you get F equals 1500 divided by 12.5. Then use a calculator. The answer of F equals 120 Hertz. By following these steps, you can use Ohm's law triangle to help transpose formulas effectively. Today, we have learned how to transpose formulas using 2 effective methods, the crossing swap method and the Ohm's law triangle method. Transposing formulas might seem challenging at first, but with the right approach, it becomes a straightforward process. By understanding and applying these 2 methods, you can easily transpose almost any formula. The key is to practice regularly until you are familiar with the steps and processes. Whether you use the crossing swap method or the Ohm's law triangle method, both approaches provide clear and effective ways to solve for variables in various formulas. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep practicing until you are confident in your ability to transpose formulas efficiently.